this afternoon we're chatting with Wedding Band. Obviously, summer festival time. We get to see them every single weekend in a different neighborhood, playing all of our favorite, current songs and songs from the past. And just wanted to say hi to everybody. This is awesome. Thank you everybody for joining me today.
It's always great to see you.
Hello, everyone.
So tell me, have you guys seen each other a lot during quarantine, or is this kind of one of the rare moments that you guys are all together?
Yeah, this is a rare moment.
It's been pretty rare, because we had to quarantine like everybody else. And when we rehearse, we're in a small room with each other, so that wasn't going to work. We did some things online, but it was very, very difficult.
Yeah.
And no one came up with a great way to meet. So we just did it.
Contrary to popular belief, artists and musicians are not immune to COVID. So we have to follow the same rules that everybody else does. And we wanted to keep ourselves and our families safe. We did keep up with Zoom meetings like we're doing right now, just to keep everybody in the loop of what we think is going to happen, what we hope is going to happen. We did some collabs right at the beginning of COVID, which turned out great. And things are still up in the air, but I think we're trending in a much more positive route than we were a year ago. So,
well, there's also news of that Vax Pass that might be coming out, so people can attend concerts and summer festivals. I know nothing has been officially announced, but are there plans or talks as far as if things do get announced, will you be part of our normal summer activities here in Chicago?
Yes, we will. We're booked for a lot of things, but we're not announcing anything because we don't know what's going to happen and what's not going to happen. So we're kind of like everybody, just waiting to see what happens. But I know they're pushing real hard to have festivals this summer. Very, very, very hard. And I think it's going to happen. I'm excited.
Yeah.
It figured last summer was the best weather summer ever. And we couldn't play. Every weekend was perfect. And I was like, no, how can this be?
Oh, exactly. Now, let me ask, as far as, some of your favorite songs, we know we can go out, to a festival and we scream our, the top of our lungs along, with Wedding Band, but what song particularly that you play, whether you hear it, in a grocery store, or just hear it while you're listening to, to music at the home, does it really just like hit you right here? They're like, oh, I really miss playing this song. Let's just go down the line and go through everybody.
Who's first?
I'll go first. I miss doing TNT. That was always just like a really fun thing for me to do. Also, sometimes when we lead into it with We Will Rock You, and just Vinny singing that and rocking out, it was just always so much fun.
I was in the grocery store the other day, and there was this Muzak version of I Want to Dance with Somebody Else, singing along to it. So I went, wow, I miss playing that song. That song's a blast, but the Muzak version was hilarious. So that would be the one I miss a lot right now. It changes.
Yeah. No, I think lately for me, it's been Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up.
And Megan, what about for you?
I think Your Love. Just because we have so many moments in that song where we break off and we just know there's a guarantee that the crowd's going to lift it up. Like they're going to sing that part, and the people that have been coming to shows since Wedding Band started being a thing, they know those cues, so to just hear people go, I just want to use your love tonight. Like, it's overpowering, and yeah, it's covers, but we put our own special spin on everything as a cover band. And to know that people are right there with us at those moments, it blows my mind sometimes to look out and see people and be like, is this actually happening? Like, is this part of my life? Like, what?
Even like the crazy part too is, during quarantine, people were looking at all different types of videos of, whether it was cats or people doing silly things or whatnot. I was actually watching clips that people would post of summer festivals and just seeing like their favorite songs posted up there. And I think when I actually get to go out and see everybody, I'm going to start to tear up because it's going to be such an emotional experience that you forget and you don't realize just how much you miss connecting with people. Do you love Wedding Band? I love Wedding Band. Let's go catch them. Let's go to this neighborhood or that neighborhood or this particular festival, to hear live music. Vinny, I do want to ask you, as far as like all the equipment, obviously we have the drums and the guitars and the mics, but your fan for your hair, what have you been doing with it? Are you still using it on a regular basis?
Has your product regimen changed, Vinny?
What's that?
Has your product regimen changed?
Yeah, no, it's been the same. You know, I still use the same strokes on the brush and the same hair dryer. I actually got a haircut yesterday. You can't really
Yeah, your
tell.
hair was long. It was
Yeah,
really
no, I mean
long.
it's still really long, but yeah, my girl Angie, we saw her yesterday, and it was definitely needed. Definitely. Needed.
Shameless plug right there.
Yeah. Hey, no, she's great. Angie's awesome.
Shameless plug for Angie right there. So let's talk about, during quarantine, I know you haven't seen each other much, but is there some new tunes that you might be working on? So in case things do happen over the summer, we might be able to hear?
Well, that was, I think when we were doing some videos over the summer, I think that was the idea, just throw some ideas out there. Like, hey, let's just play it and like learn it. Like I'll learn it, you sing it, whatever, do a record. Like that's like what Meg and I did a few times, and we'll see.
Yeah, and, we haven't played Let's Get Physical out for anyone yet.
Yeah.
Or Girls
So-
Just Wanna Have Fun, which we did a collab
We
on.
still got to work out our workout routine for that though.
Yeah, yeah. So
Um,
there were things we were in the process of learning that we just never got to play live because
Yeah.
we couldn't.
yeah, I got a
How
hip
long is it-
fracture, so I have to, listen
been-
up for that.
Gosh, it's been like 15 months. It's unreal.
Let's talk about your favorite festivals, especially in the Chicagoland area. That's how so many people get to hear your music and see you perform and go out with their friends and family. Let's go down the line. Does everyone have a favorite street festival or event in Chicago that they love performing at? Or at least two. Let's say two if you can't pick one, but just something that you always look forward to every year.
Huh. I look forward to Retro on Roscoe. That's an amazing festival. I look forward to the Belmont Sheffield Music Fest. Gosh, I look forward to anybody. I mean, there's a lot.
Palatine Street Fest,
Yeah, that's a good one.
Mayfest.
Mayfest in
Yeah,
the
Mayfest
10th was the first festival of the year.
Yeah, that's like the kickoff of the year.
Pride Fest.
Yeah,
Belmont
Pride,
Pride
Dead
Fest
Bruce.
is a raging party.
I mean, this might be a cop out because I'm always the person that's asking about food in the band, but you give me any burger fest, any taco fest, any chicken wing fest, like I will be there at least an hour early to make sure I get fed. So
True. No lie. No lie.
that is
Burger
Where's
is great.
Meg? Like we'll pull up to the back of the stage. Where's Meg? She comes in from the front holding a plate of food.
just, yeah.
Yeah.
I make no apologies for who I am.
Yeah.
You get there
But
an
she
hour
gives us a
early.
good report too.
You get there an hour early, you get your burgers in 15 minutes, you get to, take a little power nap, disco nap there, then
Exactly.
you perform and you're good to go.
But the lipstick
Yes.
stays on point. We make sure of that.
Yeah.
We make sure the lipstick stays on. And then, final thing here, what's it like to, to be on stage, to bring, happiness to so many people, to hear their songs, because it is a big, part of so many people's summers that we didn't get to enjoy before. And, what you're looking forward to, when we do finally get to announce, just seeing those people with, the band shirts on and, singing every lyric, and have been waiting since, probably 2019, since nothing, took place in, the springtime of last year, to be able to see you and, to follow you and to hope, that like, just like the look in their face, like, what's it like to be a performer, to see that? And what are you looking forward to, hopefully this summer?
it's I've almost forgot what it feels like, just the adrenaline rush and how great you feel that people actually paid money to come see you play music. I mean, it's truly an honor to do that. And that's about as serious as I can get, but it really is. I mean, sometimes we just look at each other and we're like, can you believe this? It's such an amazing experience. And Chicago's been so good to us over the years. We're lucky. It's so great. I can't describe it. There's no drug, there's nothing that compares to that feeling of being on stage in front of thousands of people. It's an amazing thing. I can't even describe it. And I miss it so much. God, do I miss it. Delivering pizza isn't fun.
Yeah. Not the same sort of reward, right? I mean, when people like respond to what you're doing and they cheer and sing along to the songs, I mean, it's just an amazing, overwhelming feeling. I mean, the more people get into it, the more it kind of inspires you, and you just sit there and take it all in. But it's almost too much to take in at once. It's like, like you said, it's an honor to play festivals for John Barry and Chicago special events. And just the interaction you're getting between the crowd and you as a musician, there really is nothing like it. I mean, I can't even explain that feeling. I mean, I will get emotional at some point, I know. So.
Well, it's a good thing you got the glasses on, so now everyone's gonna read your
Right.
Man, that energy from the crowd is what keeps you going. You know, we've had, everybody's gone through long stretches of playing a bunch of shows, in a short amount of time, and that crowd is what keeps you going.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I agree with that. It's a give and take for sure. I know the more the crowd's into it, the more I feed as a performer. And I think I've been lucky. I've been able to help a couple bands out through COVID, just filling in. They didn't have a singer, whatever the case, but nothing compares to being with my guys on stage. Like I know
Right.
every cover band says, we bring this, we're special, we're this, we're that, but like, it really is a different experience with the three of them on stage. Like and everybody I've filled in for has been fantastic, but my boys are my boys. And I will probably cry on Saturday, one, because it's a wedding, and two, because I
Zoom
have,
hugging you.
right? Leave 6 feet.
Hopefully those days of air hugs, will be over soon, and people can give high fives and air hugs and sing next to each other. Wedding band, thank you so much for taking time to give us an update on how you're doing. Hopefully we'll be able to see you a ton this summer. Weddingband.com, you go ahead and check them out, see any updates, and if you're looking for private events, check them out there as well too. But good to see them. Check them out on social media for all the updates that they have coming up.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rudy.
Thanks, Rudy. We love you.
We love you. Thank you so much. Can't wait to see you and give you, fist bumps and high fives and whatnot sometime real soon.
Awesome.
All right,
Thank you
right
so
on.
much.
There you go.
Bye.
Later.